Breaking news, my country people. Some kind things dey happen for dis country o. I dey tell una, e get some kind things wey dey happen sef wey we no even know. Na so the whistleblower now don come expose Godwin Emefiele. Im don come expose wetin Godwin Emefiele do am in 2019. How he exposed Godwin Emefiele's financial corruption, and at the end of the day, after exposing Godwin Emefiele ordered for his detention for 3 months because say im link Godwin Emefiele's secret to the public, to Nigerians. Then the suspended CBN governor had to order for his detention for 3 months. He spent 3 good months in illegal detention in 2019, all from the order of the suspended CBN governor, because he exposed his financial corruption, because he exposed his dirty deals. Guys, this is really serious. So some kind things dey happen for this country. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. George Ubo, a whistleblower, has recounted how he spent 101 days in illegal detention in 2019 on the order of the suspended governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Godwin Emefiele, for exposing Emefiele's financial corruption. And Mr. George, who is also the chairman of George Ubo Whistleblowers Network, have called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the international community to persecute Emefiele for unleashing financial genocide on Nigerians due to his failed presidential ambition. Addressing journalists in Abuja on Monday, Mr. George said that the cashless policy and the naira swap by the Apex Bank under the watch of Emefiele was a crime against humanity and must be brought to justice. So Godwin Emefiele must answer for his crimes. He also asked the law enforcement agencies to collaborate with the whistleblowers in solving crimes and recovering stolen funds. George highlighted with significance of whistleblowers in exposing corruption and wrongdoing and emphasized the need to shield them from retaliation. He further urged the implementation and the strengthening of the whistleblowers policy with the establishment of an independent office to safeguard and compensate whistleblowers. And he said that his anti-corruption crusade network exposed Godwin Emefiele's corruption, regardless of a forex fraud of over $3 billion violators, written to Emefiele on how about April 1st, 2019, and according to him, on May 15, 2019, the day Emefiele appeared before the Senate for screening and clearance for his second tenure, he was arrested and detained for 101 days for defamation of Emefiele's rotten character. And the then Chief Judge, FCT, Isha Bello, had refused to hear to his bail application. He denied him bail after he fulfilled the administrative bail granted to him by his men at the first CID. So, we concluded that Emefiele has committed a crime against humanity. The Nigerian masses will thereby call on the international community to recognize his crime. We thereby call on the Nigerian Supreme Court to see Emefiele for who he is, because Godwin Emefiele unleashed severe financial genocide on the masses because he failed to become the Nigeria's president, because he failed in his presidential bid. So that is why he decided to come up with this plan to cripple the economy. So we humbly request that President Tinubu's direct law enforcement agencies to work with the whistleblowers in order to solve crimes, in order to trace and recover mind-blowing funds stolen or trapped. The whistleblowers really play a vital role in the fight against corruption, and it is critical, it is very crucial to protect them from adverse treatment and to compensate them. So they have demanded for the implementation of the whistleblowers policy initiated by the past administration with an office not domiciled in any ministry for the sake of conflict or interest, and to be headed by someone who has the capacity and the passion to imbibe all the tenets of whistleblowing. And on about March 3rd, 2023, the Supreme Court had directed the CBN to continue to receive the old notes in conjunction with the new Naira notes. And the court held that the directives for the redesign of the new Naira note and the withdrawal of the old Naira note without due consultation is invalid. The court also condemned the disobedience of the court's 8th February order that the old 200, 500 and 1,000 Naira notes should continue to circulate alongside the new ones. That the broadcast of the 16th February 2023 that only 200 Naira notes should remain a legal tender, and made Nigeria's democracy look like a mere pretension while democracy is replaced with autocracy. So it is not in doubt that the former president, Muhammad Buhari, had refused to comply with the order of the court that the old 200, the old 500 and the old 1,000 notes should continue to remain a legal tender. But interestingly, there is even nothing to show that the directive for the release of the old 200 notes was implemented, that the policy has led to a scarcity of currency notes, bringing untold hardship to millions of Nigerians in an economy. So you see, given the Supreme Court's order calling the policy surrounding the new Naira note undemocratic, autocratic, and also recognizing the cruel and unpleasant punishment the policy had caused and is still causing the masses. So we have come to a final conclusion that Godwin Emefiele have really committed a crime against humanity. Godwin Emefiele have committed a crime against the Nigerian masses, and as such, Godwin Emefiele must answer to his crimes. He must answer to his crimes because he did all this, because he failed in his presidential ambition, in his presidential bid. That is why he came up with this plan to cripple our nation, to cripple the economy. But as it be like this, so my country people, the DSS, they don't carry Godwin Emefiele. He's currently in the detention of the DSS. So one thing we should know is what goes around comes around. If you dey do things today, you thought say you go scot-free. Lie. Surely, karma is waiting for you at the end of the road. And na so Godwin Emefiele matter take be. So you see now, karma has caught up with him. So guys, what are your thoughts concerning this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you. Bye.